I just found out that the young lady may be taking a stand as well. So we're gonna see about that.
Ms. Andrews, you've testified about your on-again, off-again relationship with the co-defendant, in this case, Isaiah Chance. Is that correct?
Yes.
In fact, you told this jury about some instances where you had been hit by him. Is that correct?
Yes.
You've dated Isaiah Chance for over 4 years. Isn't that true?
Not over 4 years.
How long?
It's about just 4 years.
Just about 4 years, okay. And it's been on again, off again. Is that
YouTube family, what it is, what it do, what it be like. Welcome back to What the Hell It News, where everything we react to, you're gonna be like, what the hell it, man. Now today, man, I had to come drop in on the Julio Foolio murder trial, you feel me? Now, it been a lot going on, and I kind of figured that they was gonna wrap this thing up quick. It wasn't gonna be long. I think this like what, the 6 or 7, I can be wrong. I think like the 6th day though of the trial, and they done came to a verdict, you feel me? And I'm gonna let y'all check that out, because you know, I ain't gonna spill it, but you know, a lot of people should know what it is. These people had a lot of evidence. They had a lot of video. I'm gonna say videos. They had text messages, and it was a lot. And Foolio mother, you know, she spoke out, and she felt like they was gonna make, or she felt like Alicia was gonna catch the stand. You know, that was the word she said, and she actually did. The questions they was asking her and things like that. It's like she was trying to like lie or hide things, but man, these people professional. She might have thought she was getting over, but you can't get over the system, like especially people who do this for a living and things like that, you feel me? And so they asked her a lot of things. They had a lot of evidence, like I said, they presented a lot of text messages on DMs from Instagram that she once sent to people and things like that. And so, man, we're gonna get into this video. I'm gonna show her catching a stand, and I'm gonna show a clip of Foolio mother saying what she said and how she felt about the whole situation. But it's sad to say that they did come to a verdict, and she was found guilty, man, of manslaughter, you feel me? And so she can face up to anything to 15 years, you feel what I'm saying? Now, I don't think she gonna get that much time. It can be from 5 to 6, 7 years, something like that. The judge might show a little leniency towards her, due to the fact, you know, she said, you know, one of the suspects, which was the boyfriend of hers, used to jump on her, and they could go off there, but they might not, due to the fact that she still had communication with him while they was locked up. They still had communication in jail, you know. They was sexting, you feel what I'm saying? Y'all know what that is, you know what that is. But and due to the fact she is young, you know, she might have been persuaded by him. In fact, she have no prior criminal history, so that come into place as well. Things like that. And not to forget, she was pregnant, you feel me? And so, you know, I feel like the baby situation gonna kind of save her as well, you know. But man, look, appreciate y'all for clicking on the video. We're gonna get into this situation, man. Let's go.
The young lady may be taking a stand as well. So we're gonna see about that. About her, she's supposed to be taking a stand, so we'll see how that goes. Would that be a good idea? I feel like today, thus far, the evidence that has been presented today has been going well. They showed the cell phone footage. They like had a map, and they showed the cell phone of everybody who was involved they had like a map, and it was tracking everywhere they went at. Each and every place they went at, they had it on there, where they went at or whatever. They had the text messages on there. They had the Sean Gathright boy trying to texting some girl, Kyla, whomever she is, trying to get Charles Airbnb locations, where he was at, because it was 2 Airbnbs or whatever that I booked separately. So they kept on getting that information, trying to get that information from different individuals. They was calling and DMing everybody to try to get the locations, but nobody gave out that location to where he was at, for his birthday, at those Airbnb locations. They show the cell phone, the tracking. Turn right. Showed the tracking of the cell phone with her cell phone. They showed everybody's cell phone at the hotel when Charles got killed during the same time, and they showed when they left, the cell phone footage showed when she left and they went back to the Airbnb at the same time, tracking it back to back at the same time, leaving that hotel for like minutes when he was killed or whatever. So I don't know how she's going to defend herself to state that she didn't know what was going on. And if you also notice that when they was at Sean Guthright's house, and he had a pink bag and another bag, he had it and put it inside the car. But then she had it when they called the Uber back from, she had it when they was leaving the Airbnb, and they had the, when they were leaving the Airbnb, she ended up having the pink bag in the other bag. So it was stuff inside of that bag. It was allegedly guns and stuff inside of that bag, and he was toting it in the beginning, but in the end she was toting those bags with that with the guns and stuff in it.
You know your boyfriend Isaiah Chance is in a gang, isn't that true?
I don't know that.
That's something you've told your best friend since you were little, Jewel Jordan, that you knew that he was in a gang and that he was in it.
I never told her that.
You never
I said
said
I've heard allegations of it. But when I asked him, he denies it. So, of course, I took his word.
In this particular conversation, you then say, again, talking about Foolio, let's go down here. I want you to tell the jury what then you texted in response to Jewel Jordan saying that they keep killing each other. And we're talking about the gang war in Jacksonville, right? 1,200 against 6 Block. ATK against 6 Block, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's see. What did you text her?
I said right, so it's going to go
And
on.
I'm sorry, Ms. Andrews, if you don't mind, you speak very quickly, so if you could just speak slowly, because I'm seated next to you and I'm having trouble hearing you. So
Okay.
thank you very much.
I said right, so it's going to go on, and they keep saying let leak rest, but I'm sure the other side be feeling like that, so it's going to keep repeating, and yeah, they know what come with it, so charge it to the game, go retaliate or something. They sitting up there rapping, but that's y'all homeboy. Just do what y'all have to do. They don't be in Jacksonville, so I doubt they care about anybody here or the upcoming rappers.
So Leaky is another person that has died in this gang war, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're well aware of that, correct?
Yes, ma'am. He went to middle school with me.
So you have somebody who went to middle school that died in this gang war, and you had somebody who went to Raines High School that died in this gang war. Is that correct?
Yeah, I heard of it, but I'm not friends with him.
Well, you're not. You say you're not friends with Spaz, right? Joe Rod Adams, correct?
Yeah, I'm not friends with him.
But he wasn't the only one that got shot in that Raines High School shooting, was he?
I mean, I think so.
Will also got shot in that high school shooting. Will Go Crazy, the person who you communicate with on your phone, right? You know who Will is.
I wouldn't say like that. He texts me and he tries to talk to me like I'm cute. People are going to start talking to me like that.
He's who Jewel Jordan was talking about when she said that you two had a friend that was injured at the shooting at Raines High School, correct?
Yeah, when she says friend, she means associate.
So I didn't ask you that, but what her wording up there was friends, right?
Yes.
and he got shot in the arm. His name is Will Royal. He went to high school with you at Rains High School, right?
I believe so.
You believe so, or you know so?
I don't remember his last name being Royal, so that's why I said I believe so.
Okay, let's not call him Will Royal. Let's call him Will, who got shot in the left arm the same day that Spaz, Joe Rod Adams, got killed at Rains High School when you were attending there.
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yes, Will.
So what are you texting your friend Jewel Jordan on 1/21 of 2021?
You want me to read it?
Yes, ma'am.
I said it was deleted about the time I got up, but Julio had said Julio had said it, but everybody kind of knew that. It was just once that time he got shot, and I forgot the boy that died with him at the Rains game, but the boy Robert ain't even do that, even though he on the 6th side. It was Bibby, and Will knew that, but Bibby died like 3 weeks later, so that was crazy.
Okay. And so who we're talking about right now, that you claim not to know his last name, is the very person you are texting Jewel Jordan about, right? Will.
Yes, ma'am.
So you knew him well enough to be texting to your friend, Jewel Jordan, after the high school shooting at Rains, correct?
Yes, he was known.
And the other person that you are mentioning in this same sentence is Robert. You're referring to Robert Howard, the person who actually went to prison for manslaughter for that shooting, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also mentioning Bibby, is that correct?
Yes.
Bibby is a nickname. It is a gang nickname, isn't it, Miss Andrews?
I didn't know his real name. I'm just referring to him as Bibby.
Okay. Because Bibby is the way that the people who you hang out with refer to him, right?
No, the people on the internet refer to him as Bibby.
That's right. And that's how they know him, by his
Yes.
gang name.
I mean, I wouldn't know if it's his gay name.
Do you think Bibby is his legal name?
I don't know him personally to know, so.
And then Jewel Jordan responds, OMG, LMFA, what does that mean?
Laughing my fucking ass off.
Everybody kind of knew. They all had comments to calling. You guys are also watching what is going on social media between these warring rival gangs, aren't you?
Yeah, that day we're actually referring to a post, so we're reading the comments, but instead of putting it in the comments, we're texting it to each other.
Now I want you to read to the jury what you texted your friend Jewel Jordan on January 21st of 2021.
I said, girl, I don't like Foolio. Laugh my fucking ass off. Ugly ass bitch. He need to die. And that was Will friend. Fuck the cold shit. Then I said, bitch, he shot me and my friend died. Yeah, I'm pointing out who did it.
Okay. And so you don't like Julio Foolio. That's fair to say. Back in 2021, you didn't like him.
Yeah, that was my opinion when I was 17 years old.
And your exact words were, he need to die, correct?
Yeah, but I didn't mean it literally. I'm 17 just gossiping.
Okay. But you really are talking about your friend Will, and you're saying, fuck that code shit. If he shot me and my friend died, you're referring to Will and his friend Spaz that died.
Yeah, I was saying he knew probably who killed his friend. He should have spoke up. I'm saying if it's my friend, I'm going to tell who did it.
So you were upset that 6 Block, and you believe 6 Block and Julio Foolio's group were responsible for your friend getting shot, correct?
I mean, that was what was on the internet, and I wasn't upset. I mean, I'm just gossiping. I really don't care, honestly.
And then you emphasized it, right?
No, she emphasized
She
it.
emphasized it. Then I want you to go down here and say what you said, 1/22 of 2021.
I said, bitch, hold on, because I think Julio talking about Therese and his friends left my ass up. I do not like him.
Okay. And tell us again who Therese is.
Therese is the person I'm in a picture with.
And then what did you say?
I'm trying to put two and two together. I was reading the comments.
And then what did you say here?
No, that's her talking.
Oh,
At
I'm
the
sorry.
top.
What did Jewel Jordan say in
She
response?
said, that is Julio, though. He recruit a bunch of dumbass niggas who willing to die.
And then what was your response to that?
I said, right, and he started to realize. But first time I saw him, that shit clicked on. When Julio called we all in the garage, he talking about, nigga always want me to ride with him when he down here, so I could be the one to die, not him. I ain't nobody guard. I said, bitch, I was dying.
And what do you mean when you texted that?
I was in the garage with Tyrese one day, like just chilling, and one of his, I think that was his cousin or somebody older, and he gets a call from Julio, and he, I think, asked him to ride somewhere, and he tells the friend, like, after the phone hangs up, he said, I'm not riding nowhere with him. I'm not finna die. And I just sent it to my friend. I'm like, well, I'm over here laughing about it.
Okay, very good. Madam Clerk? Yes. Please publish the verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the 13th Judicial Circuit of the State of Florida, in and for Hillsborough County Criminal Justice Division, State of Florida versus Alicia Andrews, case number 24 CF 11996, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1, the defendant is guilty of manslaughter, a lesser included offense. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 2, the defendant is not guilty. So say we all, dated this 31st day of October 2025, signed foreperson of the jury.
All right, thank you very much. Have a seat. Does either side wish me to poll the jury?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you, each of you, this is your true and correct verdict. I'm going to call you by your initials and your jury number. And I just need you to respond yes or no, okay? All right, juror number 5, initials DC. Is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror number 13, initials LM. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 14, initials SC. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror 21, initials EM. Is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror number 23, initials CJ. Is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror number 41, initials AM. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 42, initials LL. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 45, initials JO. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 58, initials SH. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 61, initials SM. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 62, initials PB. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 71, initials MG. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Okay. All right, very good. I have one final set of very brief formal instructions and then something a little less formal to say to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank you for your time and consideration.